They first had a way. Think about it. Idea, click, light bulb came on inside their head, right? You know, over the top of the head. You know, you've seen the cartoons. You know what I'm saying? And so the light bulb came over the top of the head. Boom. Oh, I got a good idea. Yo, what about? Yeah. Okay, well, then once you get that, then you got to get the material in which that coincides. But before you get the material, first you got to draw it out. Well, that's two-dimensional. Okay? Then you get the material, and then you produce it and bring it into a third-dimensional state. So that's the science of right there of creation. First dimension, idea. Second dimension, pen and paper. Third dimension, right here before your eyes. Actualized, right here. Well, everything in existence came from the same format. Everything that you can see, touch, taste, and smell came from the exact same format. Right?
Check.
Check? Okay, okay. All right. Whew, boy, all right. All right. So, Atum emerged from out of Noon, the none, the mother aspect principle of the primordial substance of the universe, which is called dark matter. Now, Atum, as it emerged, came forth and created this deity here first, which is called Shu. Shu is, quote unquote, the first begotten son of Atum. But hold up, within your scriptures, it speaks about the second Atum. You remember that? Jesus is called the second Atum within the scriptures, New Testament. Now that's deep, because if that's the second Adam is Jesus, well, hold up, what was Jesus' Aramaic name? Yeah. Shu. What? Oh, you did. Oh, wow, ain't that something? So that means that Shu, hold up. Now we go back to Shu. Shu dates back to over 50,000 years ago. Matter of fact, 52,000 years ago, according to Gerald Massey. 52,000 years ago. That's 2 processions of equinox. Procession of equinox is 1 great year. Is called 26,000 years. The sun rotates around the 12 zodiac signs. So this means that this information has been in existence for at least 2 rotations. 2 great years. So there's something wrong, you know what I'm saying, but it's now coming 2,000 years ago, talking about some damn Shu, which you call Yahshua, and now coming all of a sudden just into existence. This concept been around for over 52,000 years ago. So the science is that, hold up, we look here, Yah, we look here, wow, okay, Yah is supposed to mean what? It's supposed to be good, Wah is supposed to be bad. You know what I'm saying? Good is supposed to be electrical. Magnetic. Okay. Masculine, as we would say. Feminine. We can go on with the comparisons, but the science is that Shu is directly in the middle, and the reason why Shu is in the middle because Jesus is represented within your Bible as the mediator. Remember, nobody can get into the Father but through me. I am the truth, the way, and the life. Well, hold up. How do you get the truth? How do you get the way, and how do you get the life? You get the life through your breath, because it's called the breath of life. Well, hold up. Within ancient Kemetic teaching, Shu meant the breath. Still ain't getting no damn response. Oh, okay, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Huh?
You're hitting buttons.
I don't know yet, shit. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing, though. I don't know what the hell I'm hitting yet, but I'm going to keep pushing. But Shu, as you see, is the mediator within Yahweh. Yahweh, Yahweh, as it's called within the Old Testament. That's the reason why Shu didn't exist in the Old Testament, because Shu wasn't the mediator yet, because you didn't learn the science of the breath, because the Bible itself is talking about the science of breath and how to formulate the activation of your chakra system. That's what the Bible is talking about, from the Genesis, being that it's based on your genealogy, or as they say, the gene said, or the genesis, or whatever term that you would want to call it. But it's based on your genealogy. So if it's based on your genealogy, that means that this was talking about the beginning stages in the formation of your physical body coming into existence between what? 23 chromosomes, 46 chromosomes together, making you a person. But hold up, guess what? Atom within geometria, which is the science of numerology, coming from the ancient Kabbalah or the Holy Kabbalah, Adam equals in numerology 46. Okay, now we getting some responses. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So now that's deep. It comes up to 46. Well, hold up. Eve comes up to the number 19. Now, the 19th surah in the Holy Quran is Maryam. We went over a little bit of this last night. But Maryam is the same word as Mary, as we know. Mary Martha, Mary, the mother of Jesus, Mary Magdalene, you know what I'm saying? 3 Marys, which all represents the triple stage darkness. You get that? Triple stage darkness. Oh, you don't know what triple stage darkness is? I just told you. Oh, here it is. Ein Sof, and Ein Sof. 1, 2, 3. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Triple stage darkness manifested. So the 3 Marys in your Bible represents the triple stage darkness in which that produced Jesus, who is the light. Oh, shit. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Wonder why he had all the Marys around him. He had one who was a harlot. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring life through the, you know what I'm saying? That's why he got with the harlot, right? Mary Magdalene. That was his wife. How do we know that? Because according to the scriptures, the only one who can anoint the body of Jesus once he supposedly had passed on in the sepulchre was the person who was who? His wife, or either his wife. His mother or his wife. So, but guess what? His mother, they didn't say his mother came to anoint the body. His wife. Mary Magdalene came. So that means that Mary Magdalene had to have been who? His wife.
Everybody get that?
So now hold on, we just finished going over the science of the eye. Remember that it was the symbol of Ayin is the eye. Well, 1, 2, 3 eyes. Representing what? The physical state, the mental state, and the spiritual state. But hold on, we go even further because Ayin itself supposed to represent the void. Ayin itself supposed to be the void of wisdom. Ayin Sof the void of wisdom of limitless light, as they will call it. So, Ayin represents limitless. In other words, infinity. Sof represents wisdom. Same word in which that from Sof we get, Sufi. Or Suf. Sufi is the same word in which that means wisdom within Arabic. All right, and means light. So the final stage was Ayin Sof in which that formulated and produced finally the light, in which that became from Noon, because Noon is nothing but the Ayin principle, or the triple stage darkness in which that produced the light, or Atum. Second-born, or firstborn rather, was Shu, as we would call it, Yahshua. So that's Jesus. Now if we go further on, Mary actually come from this ancient term in which that is found all over the world. It's Maya. You go to the Vedic text within the Hindu culture, you'll find the term Maya. You go to Mexico, the civilization, ancient civilization of the Olmecs and of the Olmens and of the Incas, the Aztecs, and the Mayans. Matter of fact, the word Mayan came from here, the term Maya, because they are the ones in which that who fell up under the science of this magic. Maya itself is magic. It's the illusion. And the way in which that you can use your willpower in order to manipulate that magic. Or better yet, that any principle. You know what I'm saying? That's what you use. You use the power of the what we would call willpower. Let's say it like that. You will use your willpower in order to manipulate any event in which that you find in which that there's a need to do so. And by doing so, you will use the science of the illusion. Because all of this is a hologram. You have 76 trillion cells in your body. And each cell is nothing more than a mere copy of your whole body. That's the science of what? Cloning. I can tell